Joining me here on the show, back here on the program. Always enjoy chatting with this man. Always enjoy trying to raise money on behalf of his remarkable charity, along with Rudd and Stone Street and David Keckner and Rob Riggle, the Big Slick charity in Kansas City for Children's Mercy Hospital. It's an amazing charity. Everyone should pay attention to it and give. They just had an amazing fundraiser virtually and socially. Tournament of Laughs. We all need a laugh, no doubt about it. The new comedy competition premiering on TBS this Sunday night at 10 Eastern Time. Jason Sudeikis, how are you, sir?
I'm doing well, Rich. How you doing, man?
Better for talking to you. How's life?
I appreciate it. Same.
Good. Great. Tournament of Laughs, sir. Now, is this? Should we get our brackets like it's March Madness? What do we have here, Jason?
Yeah, I mean that was the impetus for the show from the folks that came up with it was in missing March Madness, and all the gambling and family fights that come with it.
Yes.
How do we do this with a little less athleticism and exploitation of athletes? And the best way we thought was to exploit comedians.
Exploitation of comedians, I think, is a much easier thing to swallow. I agree with you. They're
just begging for it.
So is it so there could be upsets where initially a comedian comes out, does a set, doesn't look like it's worthy of a top seed, and then all of a sudden Cinderella comes out and wins that moment. Walk me through the competition here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, basically it's 32 comedians. They're making homemade videos. Whether they're doing their stand-up in a different setting, whether it's laying in bed like Paul Rodriguez, or doing characters, and then they've already been seeded, so it'll be 1 versus 8 seeds, and then playing it all the way down through the bracket, and just like any good competition show, America gets to vote on the internet if they have access to that, which a lot of folks do now.
Yes, they do.
And so there absolutely could be an upset. I mean, I don't know the odds, the Vegas odds at this point, and where they're putting things, but I assume that'll be humming after this Sunday.
Yes,
Sunday.
No doubt. So does each region is named after a famous comedian, like a Carlin region or a Hackett region?
No, that's a good idea if you're looking for a gig next year. A little side gig. No, they had a fun little joke where just the idea of where each comedian, what region they fall in, has absolutely nothing to do with where they are or where they're from. Much like the the NCAA. So you have your East, your West, your South, and then unknown, probably Canada. Are the four regions.
Hey, look, it's a North American thing that you're trying to expand it. I totally get it. Though this sounds like a lot of fun, man. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sunday, 10 Eastern on TBS. Tournament of Laughs premieres, and then a charitable donation is going to be made to the United Nations Foundation's COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund and Black Lives Matter as well. So this is a fundraiser too, Jason, correct?
Yeah, a fundraiser and a fundraiser.
By the way, that deserves a golf clap.
Great. My gig's really fun because I basically get to watch all the videos, and I'm the intro guy. I'm like your old Sports Center gig. I'm just the talking head, and then I get to throw to the funny ones, and then when it comes back to me, I try to say a little bon mot, then send it to where the real money's at, the sponsors, the advertisers.
Hey, man, you're talking to an old school guy here, Jason. I remember growing up a show called Make Me Laugh. I think a comedian named Bobby Van was the host of it. And there was a whole bunch of comedians that have to come out and make people laugh, and either advance or not. I watch that all the time. I'm an aficionado of competition in comedy is what I'm saying, sir.
Yeah. Golly, that made me just have a flashback to my freshman year at Rockhurst High School, where they had a Make Me Laugh competition where I was charged as being a quote-unquote funny freshman to make a senior, football player laugh.
Yeah.
And I ate Dookie. Did not turn out well.
What happened?
I don't think not only did he not laugh, I think all the laughing happened at me after I was done with my minute. I blocked it out. I hadn't thought about that until you just said laugh, and I immediately had like a rat tattooing moment where I just zoomed backwards into this dark corner of my brain. I was like, I'll be darned.
Well,
I'll be darned. A 15-year-old that thinks they're funny, usually isn't.
Yep. But look who's laughing now, Jason Sudeikis, right? You know what I'm saying? I know that's maybe, that's all I'm saying. Look who's laughing now.
Arguably, I've been doing a lot of dramas recently, Rich. That's really where my bread's buttered these days anyway. But I appreciate you.
You got it.
I'm an actor. I'm a thespian, okay?
Well, but you're also digging...
Leave the comedy to the folks on Sunday.
That's understood. And you are also digging into... You're also digging into your past here, back into your Premier League history. Coach Ted Lasso, who I do believe had a stint with Tottenham Hotspur back in the day, he's back in the mix. He's back on the pitch. Is that a true story?
Yeah, he sure is. In a big, bold, way for over, those commercials we made back in 2013, 2014 were, topped out about 5 minutes. But yeah, we've got a 10 episode, 30 minutes a piece, so 300 minutes of Ted Lasso just coming out on Apple Plus mid-July. No, what am I saying? Mid-July. That's mid-August, August 14th. Yeah, so that's looking forward to that. That's a the mustache does all the acting.
Ted Lasso. I mean, that's a good one. I like Lasso. It was an excellent choice. Jason,
thank you.
I assume that you'd landed on that. You landed on that one.
What'd you say?
Now, you landed on that one back in the day to try and figure out what's the most American name you can send to the Premier League on behalf of NBC Sports. That's the way to go, I think. Ted Lasso.
Yeah, I'm always a fan of just a noun as a last name. I just
that's not a bad one.
Makes sense to me for some reason.
I know, brother. I know. So, hey, look, this is going to be fun. The Tournament of Laughs coming up on Sunday at 10 Eastern Time on TBS, and then Ted Lasso coming to Apple TV Plus on August 14th. There's been a lot of former old SNLs that are airing, just like, some old sporting events that I've seen myself pop up on every now and then. What SNL have you just been sitting at home in quarantine pop up, and there you were, and you forgot you did it, or it was a good memory lane stroll for you, Jason?
Oh, that happens all the time. I just had the chance to revisit this one called Roundball Rock, where I played John Tesh and Tim Robinson, a great writer, performer from SNL and Detroiters, and that was a great show on Netflix now. But that was a thing he wrote, and we played the Tesh brothers, and it's all about me playing the keyboards and him. The unknown lyrics to that sketch that I hadn't watched probably since the night we did it, and even then I'm not watching it, I'm just saying it, and it just tickled me to no end. Vince Vaughn playing the straight man for us, which he obliged kindly during his hosting gig. But yeah, every time I watch those things, it is a little bit like it's like looking at an old yearbook, and I can usually tell by my attitude at good nights, when we're all waving goodbye, how much I can usually say, oh yeah, I think I drank Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday night. I look tasty and heavy. I look like a pale peanut M&M. That's not a good look for television, especially in this 4K world we live in. But
just that is a great bit and concept and beat to play on with the John Tesh brothers writing Roundball Rock. I don't know if you've ever seen the video of John playing that live in concert, and he plays the. Have you seen this where he plays the voicemail message he once left himself or with an idea for the music, for the song? Have you ever seen that, Jason?
Yes. Yeah, I actually have. Not in a while, but I think we watched that around that time of doing that sketch, yeah. He plays with his whole body. Inside and out.
He gets. Oh my God, he really gets into it, man. There's no doubt about it. Hey, Jason, I know that you got to run. Enjoy Father's Day. Enjoy Father's Day this weekend, and the debut of your show on Sunday night. I'll be out there watching.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for having us.
Great chatting. You got it. That's Jason Sudeikis, Tournament of Laughs, Sunday, June 21st at 10 Eastern Time on TBS. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.